Welcome to Dr. Jester. Rants or talks? I don't know, it's a relatively positive thing, but it's still riddled with a tiny little bit of a rant. But since I haven't used the poster, the thumbnail for talks in quite some time, I might end up having to use talks. So, if you'll excuse me, let's start again. Welcome to Dr. Jester Talks, and we're gonna talk about this. Bounding into comics, first look at David Ramsey's Legends of Tomorrow character reveal. It's not Green Lantern. I am sorely disappointed. Well, you could say it, but maybe the character that they are putting him on will generate a very specific new superhero, which is something that I also support and I think it's a good idea. But suffice to say, I'm disappointed because I wanted him to be Green Lantern. He is a great actor. I love his works. He is very good at what he does. When they created his own character on Arrow instead of blackwashing a character, sorry, there's a trigger in the environment and it's triggering my respiratory system. It's an SJW and a diversity higher. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, he created his own character and Spartan, and it was his own superhero, like a normal military guy who could become a superhero like anybody else. I loved it. Why couldn't we get more of that, I say? And what they do? They could have, well, it's actually the right thing to do. And what they could have done is continued with the Spartan story or made him the Green Lantern. But there's also the alternative that Bounding into Comics is now talking about, because I wasn't aware in the beginning, but after reading the article I became aware of it, and maybe it will work, maybe. I don't know. But I wanted him to have his own show. Either way, let's go. The news that David Ramsey will return to the Arrowverse in Legends of Tomorrow had viewers hyped with anticipation for what they thought would be his debut as the John Stewart art. Stewart, not art. Der. Jesus Christ, you moron! English, let read, Jester. Anyway, incarnation of the Green Lantern. Derpa derpa derp. Despite the hype and hope, it turns out that an appearance as Earth, a top space cop. Yeah, on that note, I also forgot to mention this. I think maybe the reason why they didn't make him the Green Lantern is because of the space cop shenanigans, and you know what is going on as of late, so there's no need for me to risk my channel and mentioning it to you. Anyway, it's not in a store as a recent TV Line exclusive. First Look has revealed that Ramsey will be playing an Old West gunslinger during his guest spot on Legends of Tomorrow. Look, like I said, it could be good. It could generate his own series, his own show, or something thematic in the Midwest. That would be kind of awesome, kind of like cowboys and stuff like that. So I support that. I think it'd be a good idea, but it's also worrisome because I wanted him to be Green Lantern. I like the Green Lantern character. They have shit. We should have switched the screen for you to see this. It's historical. The guy is known. Look, that's Jon Stewart. So it's following correctly what it is, the character and everything. It would be awesome seeing him down the ring, and the ring of power. I'm not kidding. It's I don't know why they did it. I don't know. I have my suspicions it's because of the space cop thingy, but it could be wrong. And I might be, and I'm wrong all the time, so there's that precedent. But either way, I'm disappointed because I like him. And if they do that, if they do create this character, at least make it Give him like a superhero. Develop that character further so he can get his own TV show, as him being the main character. Because I want to see more of David Ramsey. Anyway, though Gunslinger is a far cry from Ringslinger, Ramsey told TV Line that he was aware of how reports surrounding his legend character had led people to connect the dots, especially in light of his final scene in Arrow proper wherein John Diggle stumbles upon a box with a glowing green prize just a moment after it falls out of the sky. There was some press that was out there that I'm playing a mystery character on Legends, and from that kind of wording there was an assumption that because obviously Legends has a time ship and they go through time and space, fans connected that to Green Lantern Corps. Ramsey said, "Also, the last time you saw Diggle, he was on his way to Metropolis and was intercepted by a glowing green box, so it was a logical step in assuming that." Damn, she hot. However, despite this fan disappointment, Ramsey promised that his character is historical, indicating someone from the past who's left his mark. But on Legends, there's a different character altogether, Ramsey revealed. It's a historic character, a historical Western character. The best educated guess as to Ramsey... Sorry, I start yawning when I start reading out loud. Am I the only one? Oh yeah, wait, no. Razor Fist also has that problem. Now that I remember about it, I was playing a bit of Night of Old Republic while listening to Razor Fist interview with Viva Barnes. No, Viva Frey, sorry. And he mentioned that. So at least we have that in common, besides the potty mouth. Anyway, the best educated guess as to who Ramsey will portray is legendary bounty hunter Bass Reeves. A highly likely possibility considering Ramsey's resemblance to the historical figure and the bushy mustache he's sporting in his Legends appearance. Like I said, this could create his own superhero, you know, probably generate comics. And it fits out the checkmarks of the woke mob, so maybe. Reeves, whose life story has become more well known in the last several years, has also inspired a number of other comic book related characters, including the Lone Ranger and the version of Hooded Justice seen in HBO adaptation of Watchmen, though in both instances the Reeves inspired characters were race swapped to be portrayed as white men. Unless these characters actually carry out the name of Reeves, then they won't be inside my list of whitewashing characters. They have to carry the name of the original character, which is why I think it was Buffy? No. There was another show over there that they actually did the same thing. It's the same story. The same stuff, but the characters, they renamed them, so I cannot add them to my list. So there's precedence, so cannot add them to the blackwashing, so I cannot add these to the whitewashing. Either way, let's move. Ramsey's future as Stewart at Green Lantern remains uncertain, though the rumors continues to persist. Aside from Legends of Tomorrow, Ramsey will also return to the CW as a both director set to helm 5 episodes of Superman and Lois and Supergirl, and as an actor reprising his role as Diggle in 5 separate episodes across Superman and Lois, Supergirl, and The Flash and Batwoman. And that ends the article, but I have to say, are you disappointed that David Ramsey didn't officially portray a Green Lantern yet? Yes, I'm disappointed, because Green Lantern is a more well-known superhero that will be creating a new, which is also something that I am in favor, so I'm torn, really. But still, I don't know how to feel about this completely. Now that I know more about what they are trying to make him look like, or what it could be, maybe I don't know. I don't know how to feel it. What do you feel? What do you think? Write in the comments down below. Yeah, I'm interested to know how you feel about this, because I'm torn, really. Because, like I said, Green Lantern is more well known. There's a historical character, John Stewart, and everything like that. I like the story behind Green Lantern, but I also like the idea of creating a new superhero. A new guy in there, a new hero, and someone unique. We need some backstory and things that we can explore as we go through. And then we get to watch a new series. Hopefully they make a series for him specific, because David Ramsey, like I've said multiple times, he's a great actor. And I want him to have his own show. So I don't know. So write what you think down below, okay? Anyway, if you like more of this type of content, stay right here on Fuck You YouTube. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with my English today? Stay right here on Fuck You YouTube.com/Dr. Jester. I almost fumbled that one again. Anyway, but if you like more spicy content and things that I cannot cover on YouTube, head to bitch.com/Jester or minds.com/Dr. Jester for spicy and even include a different thumbnail. So, production values up! Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a very good night!